Episode number 376. The dark space frightened. I expected this, said Felton. It's nothing, said Milady. I will descend with my eyes shut. Have you confidence in me? Said Felton. You ask that? Put your two hands together. Cross them, that's right. Felton tied the two wrists together with his handkerchief, and then with a cord over the handkerchief. What are you doing? Asked Milady, with surprise. Pass your arms around my neck, and fear nothing. But I shall make you lose your balance, and we shall both be dashed to pieces. Don't be afraid. I am a sailor. Not a second was to be lost. Milady passed her two arms round Felton's neck, and let herself slip out of the window. Felton began to descend the ladder slowly, step by step. Despite the weight of two bodies, the blast of the hurricane shook them in the air. All at once Felton stopped. What is the matter? Asked Milady. Silence, said Felton. I hear footsteps. We are discovered. There was a silence of several seconds. No, said Felton. It is nothing. But what, then, is the noise? That of the patrol going their rounds. Where is the road? Just under us. They will discover us. No, if it does not lighten. But they will run against the bottom of the ladder. Fortunately it is too short by 6 feet. Here they are. My God. Silence. Both remained suspended, motionless and breathless, within 20 paces of the ground, while the patrol passed beneath them laughing and talking. This was a terrible moment for the fugitives. The patrol passed. The noise of their retreating footsteps and the murmur of their voices soon died away. Now, said Felton, we are safe. Milady breathed a deep sigh and fainted. Felton continued to descend. Near the bottom of the ladder, when he found no more support for his feet, he clung with his hands. At length, arrived at the last step, he let himself hang by the strength of his wrists, and touched the ground. He stooped down, picked up the bag of money, and placed it between his teeth. Then he took Milady in his arms, and set off briskly in the direction opposite to that which the patrol had taken. He soon left the pathway of the patrol, descended across the rocks, and when arrived on the edge of the sea, whistled. A similar signal replied to him, and 5 minutes after, a boat appeared, rowed by 4 men.